Hello, vinyl community. This is Rich at Embarrassment of Riches, and this is my couple of day belated May vinyl pickups video. I've been watching a few from other people in the community and really enjoying it. I got a relatively short stack of records this month. If you discount the Vinyl Me Please stuff that I got, it was really kind of a slow month, which was probably needed after last month with Record Store Day when everything went a bit hog wild. So here we go. And first up, one of my favorite groups, and very happy whenever they have something new. So happy that I ordered two different variants, is the new Avett Brothers record, which I've listened to thoroughly and thoroughly enjoyed, which I pretty much have done with everything that they've released since I've been a fan for, the last 15 years or so, I guess. It's a great record. I'd recommend it. Their records are always very well done and presented because they're both graphic artists as well as musicians, but there's raised embossed texture on the cover. There's a cool little art booklet that's included as well with the lyrics. This actually makes this a very value-added record for me because normally you'll get like a lyric sheet, for your record sleeve. But this is well done, and I'm a sucker for an Obi strip. And I got the gold vinyl, and I haven't opened this one yet, but this is going to be red vinyl. And that's what I do for the artists that I support that aren't huge bands that sell out arenas on the regular. Is the best thing you can do if you can't go to the shows is support their releases whenever you can. I won't buy more than these two variants, but I'm glad I have them. And next up is the only two Vinyl Me Please records that I got this month. I think I kind of pushed forward because the other tracks they had available weren't really all that great. Man, I was not feeling a couple. But the ones that I did get are ones that I really do enjoy. Here's Little Richard. This is a great one. I would recommend them choosing early rock and roll as often as they can because I would probably include those in my subscription every time. Glad to have this one. Haven't listened yet, but obviously it's a record I'm quite familiar with, so I'm happy to have it. And next, I just got a second copy, By All Means Necessary Boogie Down Productions, KRS-One, because it's a classic, and I only have one copy of the original, and it's not in the greatest shape, and for whatever reason, I can't seem to find another OG copy at a price point I would enjoy in VG Plus or better. And these sound great. And, I just wanted a backup. Probably give one to one of my sons eventually. But it's a great record, an acknowledged classic. And I am always surprised and amazed when a place releases records that they consider to be classic hip hop. And I fucking end up agreeing with them because there's a lot of divergence there sometimes. But undeniably a classic, and I'm glad to have copy number 2. And this wasn't on the regular Vinyl Me Please track of choices you could have. This was a replacement one I chose. It's Saul Williams' self-titled. It's the indie exclusive, but available at Vinyl Me Please because apparently they're indie dealers now. But regardless, never really listened to his work outside of 9 Inch Nails. And why not? Shit, I'm already paying for the subscription. And this one, out of all the things that were available that I didn't already have, minus that Boogie Down Productions, this is one I didn't have, and I'm going to give it a spin. I've heard good things. Nobody I know has listened to it, but I've read good things. So I will let you guys know. And this will be an example of the further adventures of how much a sucker I am to support the artists I really love. I'll go and buy 10th anniversary, 20th anniversary, fucking 5th anniversary if it's got something decent or new. And this is the 10th anniversary of Metamodern Sounds and Country Music. It's the great Sturgill Simpson, one of my absolute all-time favorite records. This one and his solo debut, I think, are absolute perfection. It's kind of diminishing returns since then sometimes. But awesome alternate cover, Obi strip. Again, I'm a fucking sucker for an Obi strip. I haven't listened to it yet, but I will. I don't even think it's remastered. I think they just straight up put a fucking brand new cover on it. And it's got a tip-on style jacket, which I fucking dig as a design nerd. Regardless, it looks cool. Sometimes you're just going to buy shit because it looks cool. Continuing on is another one that I've been looking for a while, trying to complete my Smith's 12-inch single collection. And Panic. I'm only short about every other single they released because I think I have 3 of them right now. So it's a slowly building, recently new obsession because I have all the records, and of course I have everything on CD. Excuse me. There's a previous video on my Morrissey and Smith's collection, but Panic is one of my favorite songs, and this is an excellent copy. And I think the S is where the Smiths is packed pretty tight now, so I'm going to have to move some records around to slide this sucker in there. But I am glad to have it. And Smiths singles collectors will know, at least in America, that it's pretty fucking hard to find them, especially the rough trade ones. This is Sire, so this isn't, I didn't have to dig in a coal mine to find this one. But finding them for the right price has been the hard thing. And this one was decently priced and recently acquired. Love it. Now, real fans of Embarrassment and Riches will remember a couple of videos back when I made my Record Store Day haul and my Record Store Day want video. And one of the things I had really wanted was this album, Burned by Electrofiction, the great Ian McCullough and Will Sargent. It's really good. It's basically an Echo and the Bunnymen record at that point when you have those 2 gentlemen involved. But I did not find it on Record Store Day, and immediately after Record Store Day, people were selling it for like $40, which was fuck ridiculous to me. So I figured if I waited a little bit, maybe I'd find it for a decent price. I waited 2 to 3 weeks and found it for $25. So very happy to have it. I have not heard this on anything but digital before, so it would feel nice to lay it on the turntable and see what it sounds like. Very happy to have this one. Yeah, that's my wife's computer beeping with messages upstairs. You'll have to forgive me for that. And here's one I've waited a long time for. I first listened to this over a year ago and ordered it quite a few months ago. And I ordered a couple, but I only got fucking one. I don't know what they're doing with their shipping. But it was my favorite punk rock record of last year, without a doubt. It's Dead Pioneers. It's great stuff. I think I'd mentioned it once or twice before on this channel. I'm very happy to keep talking about it because, as I said, it was my favorite punk rock record of the last year. And happy for this one. Yeah, I'm waiting for the other one I ordered. And this is another one I feel like I lucked out on finding online cheaper than it had been lately. I had missed out on the Bad Religion box set that came out a few years ago, and people are trying to get like $800 for that fucking thing now. It's a nice monolithic thing with every record that they've released to date, and I'm a huge Bad Religion fan. Somebody was breaking up their box with the records that they didn't like or they didn't want to keep, because everybody's going to keep Recipe for Hate and How Could Hell Be Any Worse, Suffer, and Generator. And after that, it just depends on what kind of fans you are, whether or not you stick around. And I got this copy of New Maps of Hell for $20, and it's from the box set. It's just not your regular Epitaph re-release, of this really rather good late period album from them. And I'm fucking very happy to have it. I believe it's, yes, super bright translucent red. It's great stuff. And, Bad Religion is about right. Beastie Boys, band, Bad Religion. I got about that many Bad Religion albums, and I really should have all of them because I love this band. So anytime I could pick up one that I'm not all that familiar with yet on vinyl, I will, and I'll add it to the collection. You have to absolutely support these bands you love. And next up is an upgrade for the collection. I have 1 or 2 copies of this already, but varying degrees of maybe very good, kind of scratchy and a whole lot of static in it, regardless of how many times I clean it. Boom. Wild Planet from the B-52s. Great album, full of great songs, and really sadly missed. They no longer perform. But, it's hard to get better than them in their heyday, the absolute heyday of mayhem and fun and great songwriting. So I'm glad to have this one. I can hopefully trade out the other ones, at a record store if there ever was a decent one around. I could trade Anyway, glad to have it. B-52's Wild Planet, classic record. All right, and now we are at the very last one, and this one's an ignominious one to me because I did not cancel my Interscope Records vinyl collective, whatever the fuck they're calling their monthly service, where every other month is something really good. So I've been canceling mid-month and skipping the bullshit one and re-upping again when they do get something good out of their archives, because the archives are deep and pretty dope. And this is last month's, and it's Eminem. I think it's the Slim Shady show or something. I am not an Eminem fan. Like fucking 0% of me is an Eminem fan. Of course, he's got skills and whatever, he's done well. I'm just not a fan. And so yeah, I'm not even going to open this bad boy really until I resell it. Somebody will want this. You know, hopefully I won't lose any money on it. But you know, if I do, it's my own damn fault for forgetting to cancel the subscription. Like it's going to be awesome this month. It's going to be Betty from Helmet, which is a sick record. It's absolutely a really, really good record, and I'm glad to have it. But Eminem, I could fucking give or take Eminem. So let's hope I don't lose money on that one. So that is the final pickups for the month of May. Like I said, a relatively small stack considering how things have been going lately, but mainly really high quality and a couple of duplicates and upgrades for the collection that I'm very happy to have, and one that I really can't wait to get rid of. But June looks to be heating up. I've probably got 5 or 6 records already that I'm really excited about, and it's just the beginning of the month. I haven't got my Vinyl Me Please or that copy of Betty from Helmet that Interscope Records is putting out for the Final Collective Club. So I'm pretty stoked that it could be a good month. Maybe I'll make it to a record store or two if my spine cooperates, which it really hasn't been doing lately. But that's another story. So, but I am trying to bail on out of here. I'm sorry I got a dip on you. I'm gonna make a video for Lloyd Boone : World of Music 2. I had just watched his video and the challenge for the contest he's giving to the fellow people in the VC. All of the people that I respect in the community are already subscribers to him and big fans of him, and talk him up very kindly. I'm going to answer these 6 questions myself and try to get this video done before the end of the fucking year and contribute. I don't really need an Amazon card or anything, but it's just cool to be part of this and to help this dude out, because his channel did get hacked last year, I guess, and he fucking lost everything, subscribers and videos. And that's got to suck, because these may look super simple to make, and maybe they are for some people, but it's a fucking hassle for some of us. And we do it because we love it, and we love the conversation that we get with all these great people in the vinyl community. So I'm a bounce, and I'm going to do this, and I hope all of you have a great, great day, great month, and you pick up some awesome records that you make some videos about that I can watch, because I love this community and I love doing this. So I'll talk to you guys later. And continuing on is my 3 records. Why am I always uh uh? So that's this month. Burp. So that is this month's. No, it's not this month. It's last month's. Fuck.